On today's show, it is all about Aruba's talent, making their dreams come true. First, we have Xander Bogaerts. Plus, in the lifestyle segment, we'll discuss how Twitter and TV are accidentally helping each other out. And we celebrate another talent who gives us an exclusive performance. 15 on 15 starts right now. Thank you for joining us on location today. I'm Yentl Lieuw. We are producing and broadcasting you from the airport of the Roundabout on today's show. Reason being, we need to be by the airport since we are celebrating our local talents in Aruba. On Sunday afternoon, Xander Bogaerts from the Boston Red Sox, arrived at the airport, and later on Sunday, Vince Irie from the Voice of Holland departed back to the country in order to pursue his dreams on the show. Today's show features local talents from Aruba making international headlines and a significant impact on younger generations. That is very important. Xander Bogaerts has become an Aruban professional baseball shortstop for the Boston Red Sox of Major League Baseball. He is the 5th player from the island to reach the major leagues, and on Sunday afternoon, the 22-year-old returned back on the island after winning the World Series with his team. Check out the warm welcome. To say Xander Bogaerts received a warm welcome is an understatement. Government members, parliamentarians, friends, family, and fans on the island took time out of their Sunday to greet Xander at the airport. The young athlete took pictures with fans, young and old. During his short speech, he made it known that he wants to be a role model for young children. Faith and religion played a part in the welcoming as well. A minister silenced the room to bless the young athlete's future endeavors.
I remember the days of serving here in Aruba from 2000 to 2006. Xander and I caught together because I had great aspirations as well to be in Major League. In fact, if I wasn't in the ministry, I'd probably be in professional baseball. But I'm so proud of him and the image that he continues to restore for Aruba as an ambassador for Aruba. I pray God's continued blessings upon him. I ask just a short blessing upon Xander and upon this occasion today.
After a grand welcome in the VIP room of the airport, a party was waiting for Xander outside of the airport as fans gathered with confetti to celebrate his homecoming. Now that is quite a welcome. I wonder if he expected it. Another local talent who is making a name for himself is an artist on The Voice of Holland. We will have his very candid one-on-one interview later on in the show. For now, let's continue with your local news. Execution for the Green Corridor project is set to officially begin. Moving on, local as well as international teams are working together on the Green Corridor project. During a press conference, Prime Minister Mike Amon said the project is a substantial investment. Therefore, an experienced contractor has been chosen to handle the project.
Now we have a required experience in managing PPP projects, and that also gives a little benefit of one day exporting PPP knowledge, as we already see that several countries, and especially in the Caribbean, are asking Aruba to assist them in PPP project. The company that has been selected is Udinsa, and we understand from the committee that went through all the selection procedures that you have all the capabilities and have presented the best plans.
Standards for the Green Corridor is set high.
According to the expectations, and the expectations are very high. They're very high not only because of what the project entails in communicating Oranjestad and St. Nicholas, but especially because the government requested the designers of this project to put a special emphasis on the quality of life that we wanted to create for all the citizens along this road, from Pochquito all the way to St. Nicholas. We really hope that the drawings that I could have seen yesterday for the first time.
The purpose of the Green Corridor is to improve roads and households. According to the Prime Minister, public spaces for families to be able to use is key.
We will have parks, we will have green spaces, we will have walkable areas for our citizens, we will have biking areas for our citizens, and we will have a lot of green public spaces where our citizens and their families can enjoy a very nice moment at weekends, but also in their daily life. as we saw in the area of Pochiquito.
Moving on Friday morning, ATV's camera operators were able to take part in a very special K9 unit training. Take a look. The training conducted is a team effort between the Marines and the K9 unit from Kia. It is the first time they are working together. The purpose for the trainings are to prepare the K9s in case of an escaped fugitive. The dogs were commanded to jump in the water to catch people in the ocean in case a fugitive was swimming away. Friday morning was the first training. We will have more when we come back, and after the break we will still be here at the roundabout of the airport, so make sure to stay with us. Welcome back from the break. If you are just joining us, we are on location at the roundabout of the airport to celebrate Aruba's local young talents coming in and out of the airport, pursuing and achieving their dreams. Let's get into your lifestyle segment. Technology most certainly helps to make our lives easier, especially when it comes to communicating. But who knew technology could help each other become more profitable? A new report indicates that Twitter is making TV more interesting and vice versa. When something big happens in a popular television show, viewers want to talk about it. This is where Twitter comes in. People who are glued to the TV have recently been turning to their second smaller screen, their smartphone. Twitter allows viewers to tweet about the action live. The CEO of Twitter acknowledged this recent trend, saying Twitter is the second screen with TV. TV is simply more fun with Twitter. When big TV moments such as the Oscars or Super Bowl is on, millions of tweets are sent out per minute. 55% of families in the United States watch TV and uses Twitter at the same time. Experts say Twitter and TV need to come up with clever ways to work together in order to profit. Technology is taking over our lives these days, but it isn't only during our free time. In the professional world, one online aspect of yourself could determine whether or not you are considered for a job position. Here's a quick breakdown of what your email address says about you. If you use Gmail, this means you've been roaming the web and have had a different domain for every age that was most appropriate at the time, meaning you're quite the expert. The next step for you is your own domain, meaning so-and-so at soandso.com. If you are a Hotmail user, you are often mistaken for a spam account, or just take this as a throwaway account to give to the sales girls at Victoria's Secret. AOL users, beware. To recruiting officers, you are perceived as someone that either pays very little attention to the working world or to the internet, or you are someone who is approaching 70. AOL users are seen as persons where computers are not their strong suit. Yahoo, on the other hand, is rated as the second most beloved brand by Americans, but Yahoo in a professional setting is a no-no. You are seen as an amateur chain email sender. Switching gears to a completely different note, believe it or not, there is actually something you can eat to better protect you from the sun. Take a look at this. The perfect skin diet requires almonds, and some more almonds. Almonds are seeds, not nuts, and they are stuffed with vitamin E, a potent sun blocker. In a study, volunteers who consumed 14 milligrams of the vitamin per day, about 20 almonds, and then were exposed to UV light, sunburned less than those who took none. Vitamin E acts as an antioxidant that helps to protect skin cells from UVB light and other environmental factors that generate cell-damaging free radicals. So if you are in the sun a lot, make sure to keep plenty of almonds in your diet. When we come back, we will have Vince Irie from The Voice of Holland. Stay with us. We are celebrating Aruba's young talents on today's show. Earlier on today, we had the welcome home of Red Sox player Xander Bogaerts. Now let's shift our attention to a musician. A charismatic Aruban singer could potentially be the next winner of The Voice Holland. Over the weekend, I sat down with Vince Irie. Here is the very laid-back and very candid interview. Vince Irie was born and raised in Aruba. He moved to Holland when he was 15. From there, he studied music, graduated with credentials, and has been teaching kids music 3 days a week and playing in gigs with his band to earn a living. One Facebook message from producers of The Voice Holland asking him to audition has changed his life.
It's been a long ride already and very hectic, and it's bigger than I imagined, and it's just a crazy ride because you get to meet so many new people. You get to meet like people that are in the business that have a really big name in Holland, and it's just like it gives you a step up, you know, in the music industry and the scene. And it goes like so fast because in one time like 3 million people watch you on TV, and then all these people know you, you know. And before that I've been playing around for 5 years, and you know, it's so hard to get those fans and get those people. And now that I got this chance on The Voice, it's like boom, you know.
Vince says besides for how great of a career move the Vince of Holland has been for him, he also says it is a humbling experience having kids look up to him.
So you have most of the people who watch The Voice are like families, and you have little kids that watch The Voice, and the adults, and they all watch together as a family. So when I'm walking on the street in Holland, I got a lot of reactions from like really little kids, and they'll be staring at me like, and I'll be like, hey, you know, books, beach, you know, and they'll like little kids especially, they love it. We did a meet and greet in Holland, and a lot of kids came, and it's very cool to see that all these, you know, little young ones are inspired by you. And
Vince's island background has surprisingly helped shape his image on the show.
the thing is, I'm a bit different than all the other people because everybody's their own person, but still I'm the only one with the hair and the beach and the island guy. So people tend to like recognize me faster, I guess, because the way I look, I guess, because I've been getting a lot of reactions. On the beach especially, because on TV I was explaining this reporter that on the island, you know, when you do something awesome and you're stoking up your buddies, you go like, yeah, beach, you know, that's what we do, like so if we skate or play in a band or surf, if you do something cool, or you can call someone beach, hey beach, what's up, you know. So I was explaining this, and they made a whole thing out of it, and like the beach thing. So everybody who I meet, all of them go like this. That's the pretty funny part about it as well. So like they really recognize me for me, not just like, oh, that's some dude from The Voice. No, that's Vince Irie, beach.
15 on 15 was able to get an exclusive from Vince, who is rarely caught without his guitar.
Right, let me try. Okay, I'm gonna try. I never do this with no guitar.
That's okay.
You'll be like the first exclusive. Okay, say. Today is gonna be the day when I'm gonna throw it back to you. Yeah. Right now, you should have somehow realized what you've gotta do. I don't believe that anybody feels the way I do about you now. So what now? Steer it up. Your little darling, steer it up.
That was awesome. Thank
beginning
you.
is good.
That was good. Vince Irie is a character indeed. The artist is candid, charismatic, and of course talented. You can be rest assured we will have more from Vince all this week. He will talk about his nerves for the live shows set to begin November 12th. He will also talk about his future plans, and he will give us some secrets on The Voice Holland. Thanks for watching, and thank you for joining us on location today at the roundabout of the airport. We will be back here tomorrow on Channel 15 ATV at the same time, so we will see you then.
Come on, baby. Steer it up now. Steer it up now. She said she love me and she care, but she ain't never near. You're always on the road. Let me tell you this, I can't spend no belly time. Take that country somewhere. You're always something.